Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Mm,
I hope that connection is good.
me too. That theme song was coming through like kind of nip pip, nip.
Somebody's bumping into the VCR.
Oh man, I hope the connection stays so people can have a nice little show. How you doing, buddy?
I'm uh I'm doing all right. I had a dumb day.
Yeah, what
I,
happened?
I, I, well, it's like a bad country song. Like I burnt my hand with soup and then I clogged my shitter. It was a dumb, like things that like there's when you do like there's always something worse in the world. Like there's many worse things, but that was two dumb things of like hot soup on the hand and then full clog, not even well, here we go.
That's a Waylon Jennings song if I ever heard one for sure.
Yes, just full train spotting situation. Like I gotta get in here. I gotta reach into this thing and deal with
Oh, you had to do it manually?
it. No, I walked away from it, and then the tide went out.
Ah,
We're back on track. But for a brief half-hour window, my life was real stupid. How are
right.
you? How's good? What's good? Hell of
I'm
an
good.
open show.
Yeah, I mean everything's good over here. Same strange anxiety everyone's dealing with, but I don't know, man. Me and the gal are not at each other's necks, so I'm happy, man.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Nah, I'm pretty happy. I lost yesterday. I lost half of yesterday to a rage fit at leaf blowers.
Okay.
I would love the justification. I want to hear the justification of like, we still got to have this happening. Hey, are you all at home right now? Everybody's at home? How about leaf blowers? Is everybody trying to work from home
Just
on a clogged up internet connection? How
pay
about
the
some leaf
guy.
blowers?
Just pay the guy. Pay the leaf blowing guy. Tell him stay home this month. Stay home.
Hey man, here's a broom. Work at your own leisurely pace.
You you can do it yourself. Absolutely. You said
I
so, you were on Nextdoor app.
I put up a sarcastic post. You want to know you want to know where a graveyard for sarcasm is? Next door. That is just a cemetery for even the slightest facetious comment. Is
Yeah.
the next door app.
Well, it's like
People,
the anything typed is already stark. You can't read it. Say sarcasm. It's drained even drier on Nextdoor. I think.
I I thought. Can I read it? I'll read it. Let me
Yeah,
read.
fucking read it.
I'll read my post that I put up. The title of the post is "Essential Leaf Blowers," and I launched and I said the leaf blowers blow the virus away. They are truly essential. I, for one, am grateful to all the landlords and homeowners who are still making sure the leaves are blown, especially now when we're all home, so we can hear them and be constantly thankful for them. Not a day goes by when I don't hear a leaf blower, which means not a day goes by when I don't feel safer because of it. God bless the leaf blowers for protecting us in these tumultuous times. And I signed off. I said, thoughts and prayers, pots and pans. That's what I said. Because I don't want to sound, I know this whole thing was supposed to be a nice haven to not talk about what's going on, but the pots and pans shit for the healthcare workers, cram it up your ass. Oh, somebody who just got done working 14 hours? How should we show appreciation for someone who's exhausted? Let's bang dishware in their fucking face. You goddamn idiots. Holy shit. I can't. Oh, are you wiped out and might have a disease now? Cling, clang, clang, clangity, clang. You morons. Oh my
Well,
god.
that and they're also drowning out my beautiful cello.
Yeah, yeah.
Sons of bitches. That message you wrote, is Viking berserker strength sarcasm. Is passive.
Well, the first response.
Oh yeah, please. You're burying the lead here.
Forgive me, but is there science behind this? Seems to me they blow the dust into your home and the virus settles there more likely. Does anyone have the facts?
Can we all and everyone at home
If,
can we all
that's
toast that
sarcasm on,
gentleman?
they may have double sarcasm burgered me.
Let's cheers.
Yeah, a hey girl hoist
Hey
to
girl, ahoy.
whoever wanted to know the facts behind if leaf blowers blow coronavirus.
Now, hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go vote. These people are gonna vote. That's great. These people vote. That's excellent. What a oh my god.
I was saying to my wife, like it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna get hot in LA, and we're gonna cover only our faces, and it's gonna be a kind of, you know, who can go the furthest with just like Red Hot Chili Peppers sock on the dick and nuts and a mask or a thong. I was saying I'm doing strictly no underwear, shoes, because I'm hiking, mask, nipple clamps, just big nip clamps hanging. That'll be my look if we're still in our homes come June.
Contact surfaces and your holes. There's going to be the same diagram you saw about where if someone sneezes, what it looks like. They're going to have to cover wet farts come mid-May.
Yep. Have a plethora of postage stamps stuck over my genitals, an action figure up my ass. You can only see the legs.
I was going to say an N95 mask rolled up and just corked up there.
Even better. And then one on my face. Yes.
I'm excited for the future, man. It's gonna be great. I dipped into my survival supply of ramen. That's what I dumped on my hand.
Oh, you just said soup. I didn't know it was the greatest of all God's soups. Delicious.
I churched it up with some onion and some spinach. And you know what's good about my lifestyle, Matt, is I know exactly where I get food poisoning from.
Yeah, there is something to be said.
I rooted through a bag of greasy spinach for a few survivors.
Sure.
For this meal today. And if it's a 12-hour countdown, check in with me at noon tomorrow.
What level of grease is this spinach that could be treated as paint? Like you could smear it on the wall and it would make a nice streak?
It entered into the self-puree mode in the bag. All right. Legitimately, I've probably maybe only had food poisoning two times that I know. Don't forget, this is proceeds benefiting Frontline Foods as we dive into
our producer Jake's timing is perfect. That was great. The times I've had food poisoning, proceeds benefit.
Jake's got his own comedy timing, and we do appreciate it.
Our healthcare workers food from local restaurants.
Let me tell you what happened to my asshole after I ate old spinach. Anyway, by the way, Frontline Foods.
Great. Let's go back to your butt.
One was a chicken sandwich that I've eaten a lot of found food.
I know.
And one was a chicken sandwich that I found it in my home.
Well, that's good. That's the best kind of found food.
I'll put some blame to my I was younger, and I think my family went to Wendy's and got me a chicken sandwich.
Sure.
And they were like, he'll eat it sometime, and just left it on a counter. I don't know. I came home, I didn't know, and I ate a room temperature Wendy's chicken sandwich. Sure. Leveled me. Second time, and I don't want to throw a business under the bus, but let's just say it almost. Okay, I don't think they will.
Oh shit! I spoke too soon.
I think they were barely on par. Over by your and I's old apartments, when we lived separately but lived in our you lived there first. I lived before. Rhymes almost with it's the Disastro family restaurant over there on Fletcher and Glendale.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Pasta Primavera.
Okay.
Went for a pasta Primavera. Took me out for about 18 hours.
Jeez. Slammed you shut like a book, shooting out both ends like a fire hose.
Yeah. It just double vacuum, black hole.
Yeah.
So those are the only two times that I can remember. Like, there's other mild terms, but what I've done to myself,
right,
food wise, and came out the other end of it okay. I'm not scared.
I think this goes to George Carlin's theory of like you got to expose yourself to it, so much stuff to strengthen yourself. Like he
Yeah,
grew up and his parents would like just throw him in a dirty puddle to get him strong against,
that's I
diseases and
was raised
things.
that way.
I think you've got that. You've got this kind of mutant metabolism as you've just treated yourself like a garbage dump that you only the strongest spoiled food can cause a reaction.
If I get food poisoning, I have to tip my hat.
Yeah.
I have to tip my hat to something that like
Yes, you are Sir Galahad looking for I know Lancelot looking for someone who can defeat you. You long for it. When you eat something, you're like, if you can give me food poisoning, you have won. I am trying to be defeated because I am undefeatable.
mm-hmm. How much do you dance with expiration dates?
I'm cool. I'm cool. A couple days past. My wife, she like senses it. She goes through the fridge and is like, this expires like today. And I'm like, no, just thunk, thunk, thunk in the trash, in the trash. So
Really?
Yeah.
My dedication to lack of food waste overrides my own
Same.
personal
Absolutely the
preservation.
same. Okay, so we got a question.
Oh, we do. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're in the war. What food are you bringing to the front lines?
That's how war works? You have to bring your own food?
Have you seen 1917?
You're a soldier. By the way, pack a lunch. We got nothing up there.
Yeah. Where do you think Quadruple Whopper Joe got his name?
The guy who had a heart attack?
Yeah.
Medic! My arm's going
He took
numb.
himself out. I don't know. This side feels cold.
It's just a medic that's only attending to people who like are choking because they didn't chew their food well enough.
The guy that stormed the beach at Normandy and was like, huh, tightness. Can't even hear him. Everyone around him getting shot.
That's why Italy lost in World War II. Oh my God, the cavatelli de stocca.
Hey, the Alfredo. I would say, side note, have you seen 1917?
I think I saw it on a plane, so like it doesn't.
Yeah, it's
the movie.
It's fucking bananas. I saw it given platelets this week.
Mm-hmm.
Needle in each arm, can't move. Had to have my mask on the whole time.
Yeah.
And the whole movie, he's like fucking running, like while shit's blowing up around him, and like stab, shooting. I'm sitting there with a needle in each arm in this silent donation place where our beds are like 10 feet apart, going, shit, holy fuck, like ear cans on. And I see people like they must have thought I was just like, ow, my arms.
It was your first time.
Like, ow. Anyway,
they're turning me into Captain America. No, and it wasn't. It wasn't 1917. It was Midway.
I love the choice of Chicago accent too. Chris Evans is skinny and he's frail, but they're putting him in a computer of some kind.
They just gave me the fat juice first. I get the muscles later. This is just gravy. Goes in and out. My body takes the essential elements from the gravy, and it comes out as broth.
Hate to tell you, sweetheart, you take blood right now, you're getting nothing but kielbasa's. That's it. That's all you'll get. R.I.P. Brian Dennehy.
Oh, shit.
The man.
Not a Chicagoan. I thought it for the whole time. I thought he was a Chicagoan.
Connecticut. It was his favorite city. He was at the Goodman a lot. He did a lot of shows at the Goodman.
You can move East Coast, Mid-Atlantic into Chicago kind of easy as an accent.
That's really easy. Oh, we got to answer the question. What food would you bring to the front lines?
Oh, yeah. What war? What era? What climate?
I guess I'd do cans to hide behind.
I mean, I already. Oh, see, you're thinking smart. In my head, like I've already ruined the punchline. But I'm like, is it cold? A thermos of hot soup. But here I am burning myself making that shit in the kitchen. Now you're gonna be like, quick, get down. And you spill soup in a foxhole, and then they're all jumping out, and then your whole unit's dead.
I'm enormous. If I'm in the front line, I'm dead. I know it. Someone's going to pick off my big fucking flat fish head as soon as it comes up from the hole. I'm dead. I might as well bring something delicious.
This question becomes, what would you like your potential last meal to be?
Off the top of my head, either like, oh, I'll just go trash so it'll transport easily. An In-N-Out double or like supermarket fried chicken. Just a paper bag of fried chicken. I'll just eat that. Maybe have one of these, cold one, and just get creased.
You know, I got sitting in the fridge that I had a wicked craving for like 2 months ago from the and I don't know where I got it, but I think my girlfriend was like CVS or something. I'm like, I want a Pepsi. I want a cold Pepsi.
Yes.
Straight up suicidal tendencies style.
Yep.
All I wanted was a Pepsi.
I only want a Pepsi.
And then
Mom.
Yeah, she came home with it, and I'm like, I don't want fucking Pepsi. It's sitting in there. Now it's like a bottle of champagne to me. Like, ooh, what's got to happen for me to enjoy this? Oh. Also, they come in big cans now.
We had the Acostas over for dinner, and Eric doesn't really. He never really drank. He'd have like one beer. He doesn't really drink at all now. But he brought over a 6 of Coca-Colas, and he killed 4 of them in an evening. We still have these two Cokes in the fridge. And I'm just like, I avoid those like a recovering alcoholic would avoid a beer. You know, I'm just like, I don't know. That's liquid candy
nowadays.
I mean, it's a delicious treat. Don't get me wrong.
I like a fried chicken and a cold Pepsi on the front lines.
Yes.
I get that. I dig that.
Coming up Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., they'll gather around a brand new, good-looking Nissan hardbody truck, and they'll stand there as long as they can. And the last one remaining wins that beautiful truck.
You got to be a nut to do it.
Yeah, hands on a hardbody.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Did we watch that together?
Might have been. We might have watched it back in the day.
I think we watched it together and we lived together because there was that woman, remember, that she had her whole church going hallelujah with her and she just started clapping like in a trance and fucking lost.
That's right.
You got up and you like kicked a chair over laughing or something. You were just like, holy shit. It was so, because I didn't notice that she took her hands off until like it just said it, the VO, the guy's voiceover was just like, and whistled on her. I lost. And I was like, what the that documentary is incredible.
I think that was back.
People who don't know, Hands on a Hard Body was a contest that, like a documentary about a contest at a party.
The thing you just saw.
Yeah.
What the question is about.
Yes. You have to keep your hands on a car the longest in order to win it. Who quits first? I don't know. I think probably me.
I think you would win. You know what it is though? I don't think I would quit, but I would lose, much like the church lady did. I'm fidgety. I bite my nails, and I got my OCD things. Like I'm always like I pick my nose and I bite my nails. Bad combo, by the way.
Sure.
But I think I would like double up and screw up.
I don't. It's not. To me, it's its own particular brand of torture, outlasting other people. Like those dance contests they used to have in the 20s or whatever, where they're just holding each other up and just seeing how long people can to like. Oh, that's its own particular brand of hell.
Also, what kind of car? You got to specify. What if it's a piece of shit? Like, I don't really...
That's a good contest where you're like, I mean, I like it.
It's got no engine. Who wants the car? Tell me what kind of car it is. Is it a sweet truck? If it's a sweet truck, I might try a little harder.
Then it's more like a chill hang. You're like leaning on it, having a beer. You're meeting everybody around you. You're catching up.
I don't know about the rule. Is it hands or is it a lean? If it's a lean, you could stay there forever.
Oh, you're right. You could almost sleep on it. It's got to be hands. I think it's like both hands, right? Got to be both.
I thought it was one hand at all times.
Maybe, it's one hand. You're right.
Got to be able I wonder if those exist, like those kind of like how many people can you fit in a phone booth type of thing? Like how many of those have we sued ourselves out of any kind of thing that's fun like this anymore?
Yeah, any kind of weird group stamina
Or
contest.
just
Well,
like
there's
anything that you could tell. Go ahead.
there's that one in England that you run down a hill chasing a wheel of like wheels of cheese, and like
Oh yeah.
and they run down this grassy hill, and everyone gets like twisted limbs and shit, and they fall down. But if you get
Yeah,
the
they get
wheel,
fucked up.
you get all the cheese in like this cheese cave, which is like to sell as like a fortune or something. It's a real thing.
Oh, all the cheese in the cheese cave that you can enjoy melted through a straw with your broken jaw.
Oh, it's a thing I watch, and I'm like, I would
Wait,
never.
hold on.
I would
What
break.
do I win? A lot of cheese? Wait, a cave filled with cheese? Wait,
That's
can
a
you
good-
make
that's-
cheese sound grosser?
that-
It's all in a cave. Which goes back to my question earlier about the food expiration dates. How do you know when blue cheese goes?
That's a good question. It's basically butter with mold through it. I don't know.
I love it. Rachel made fun of me because she's like, "What would be your favorite cheese?" I'm like, if they came out with a cheese called "Oops All Mold," I would eat it.
Yeah, and that's how cheese was made by eating the way you eat. Like if you just treated milk like just leave it and see what it happens, and I'll cut
Yeah.
it in like a month. But I'll keep it in a cool, dry place.
My diet is called "Let It Ride." The nastiest cheese you can give me. I love
That's
it.
that's your cookbook.
Cheese.
Oh,
What you drinking?
this is a G&T.
Hey girl, what you drinking?
Hey girl, what you drinking? I got a gin and tonic. Kara had a work party here over Christmas, and just went ahead and hired a bartender, but bought like handle bottles of everything. So this is Hendrick's gin, and I got some tonic. So like, kind of turned into a G&T guy lately, which is nice because it's starting to get warm a little bit now. What about you?
I'm big Jameson and some soda water.
Nice.
I started taking valerian root. Very vivid dreams as I was warned by the missus. Had one last night, not even put it together. I had a dream. I was in Ireland at a bar, and I was like, I'll get it. I ordered a Jameson in Ireland, and then the bartender was like, "Oh, you want like a PBR to go with that?" Like calling me out for being a yank.
They probably would.
I didn't.
They probably would.
I just had a dream of being an alcoholic.
I like that. I like the valerian root. Sounds like something a Viking takes to get their anger back up in them or something.
Yeah.
Is it to make you sleep better?
Yeah, it's for sleep. If it's for sleepy times, the night before I didn't do too well.
Okay.
10 hours last night. You know
Nice.
what that means? It means by midnight tonight, and with all the sleep I had and the old spinach, wicked drunk diarrhea.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Midnight tonight.
You're gonna let a bubbling
Screaming diarrhea. Which I don't know if that's a combo, but it's what's gonna happen. Well, Jake, we missed the other question, which was who has more piercings? It's obviously me.
Yeah, that's a
Matt.
given.
You've taken care of you've taken care of your body, Matt.
I for piercings, like betting on me is like 5 million to 1 at Vegas. That's like the long bet. It's like betting on the white boxer. It's generally speaking.
Yeah, I'm doing the Harrison Ford. Yeah,
I like it.
I got that one. Zippo
right
or
around-
pocket?
Right around your late 30s, you started turning into like a earring guy and a ring guy. I noticed.
I really decided to lean into middle age. We were talking about this before we started about the hair falling out and everything.
Right.
I was like, the liberation that you can have. It's not a Chicago story yet, Jake. Don't worry, we'll get to these things.
I love it. I love anytime he throws that up. It makes me laugh. Oh, great.
He's trying to anticipate. But
Why
like
not?
the liberation you get of first, like being with a significant other,
Yes.
where it's like, oh, you accept me as I am. Like, I'm not letting things go to shit.
Sure.
But like, oh, you're into this? Well, this is on you for whatever happens now. But like, just that, like, the idea of like, I'm gonna like what I like without worrying about what other people feel about. Like, I lived always thinking I was being judged and shit, and let that affect my choices.
We all did.
Some people didn't, though. We either called them freaks or we thought they were the coolest in the world.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You know, some real freak shows that were like, oh, this guy, what's wrong with that guy? That guy doesn't, like, why can't you be normal?
Yeah.
And then the whole, I don't know where I'm going. But what I'm saying is like, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear. Rachel's like, put this earring in. I'm like, you like this earring? I'll wear this earring. I don't give a shit.
Dude, that is rule one. Every heterosexual man should listen to every woman in their life in terms of what they should put on their body or do to them. That's bottom line.
I've pumped the brake on a few choices.
Okay, every is too much.
He's like, you should grow your hair out. I'm like, I took that as a dare.
Yeah, I remember when you were Wayne Grove from Heat.
Yeah,
had to do it, man.
Horrible.
Had to get it on. I am cowboy. Looking for anything.
Such a horrible look. It is such a horrible look.
Grew the sides out and like a ponytail.
Yeah, I would have that. But the thing is, this is a weird place. There's actually too much here. Like, if this is all gone and this is long, you get that cool dude that was I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, Robert Duvall.
You get that greasy Robert Duvall thing going on.
Yes.
If there's nothing left here and you go to the sides, or old Carlin, okay, sure. Or you get enough left on top that you can even still slick it. I'm in between those two things. So I just have flimsy Bill Murray from Kingpin shit up here.
Bill Murray sweatily celebrating his win.
That's what I got. I got, this is thick, but too high up thick, and then just too much, but not enough here, and this weird kind of like wispy, like a cockatiel type thing going on. Yeah. It's not a good look. And so she's like, you should grow it out. I'm like, watch. And and I could tell she didn't want to back down. I could tell there's moments she's like, she's a strong woman. She's like, yeah, she's like, it looks good. And I know when she means it. And then she's like, it looks good. And I'm like, you're lying and you just don't want to lose this bet. I lost months ago when I started doing this shit. You have to look at this when we fuck. That's on you. That's your problem. I don't have to look at it. Have you ever looked at yourself after sex and been like, what's wrong with her? What is wrong with you? Who are you actually thinking about when you just did that to this?
You're still shitting on yourself. Stop it. But do you remember when you and Kyle had the same hotel room at the first Bridgetown, and he kept laying on you?
Dwyer?
Remember that move? Dwyer, excuse me, where Dwyer would like grab you and go, "This is what women see when I fuck them."
Yeah, he would.
Oh, awful.
Yeah. And he would grab me and scat in my ear when I not shit, but like jazz scat.
Yeah, dab do that do, and you would punch him in the mouth, and like that's the closest I've felt to being a parent, because I'm pulling you guys apart all the time. I'm like, stop trying to kiss Kyle. He's just gonna punch you again.
Rachel does that now. If I'm high and she knows I'm high, she just sits and she gets this close to my face. She gets right here. She's like, you can never leave. You can never leave me. And it sucks so bad, dude. Like, all I'm trying to do is chill out and get stoned in this pandemic. And then if she knows I'm high, it's like she spotted a weakness and she terrorizes me.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of respect that.
I do too. That's what's weird. It's like, oh, you're capitalizing.
Listen, everyone who's been stoned or been around stoners respects people that fucks with stoners. It's very fun because it's very easy. last thing about Dwyer, but I remember he used to go up to people at like really stoned people at music fests and would just go, "Got your soul," and walk away. If you're watching that, people, don't steal that. That's a Matt Dwyer original. Such a sweet move. Okay, let's welcome our guest. Yeah? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Let's do it.
Or is it break? I can't.
Oh, is it break or is it Jake? What is it? Help.
Jake, talk to us.
God damn it, Jake.
Commercial break.
Face.
Commercial break.
First break.
Commercial break. And after this, we'll have our guest right on.
What?
Hey.
Where
are you there, Fortune?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see you.
Oh,
Jake, what's happening?
There
you are.
Hi.
Hey. Hey,
Hi,
girl.
guys.
Fortune Feimster.
Fixing my hair.
What's up, beauty?
Happy quarantine, everyone.
Happy quarantine.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
What you drinking, Fortune?
I'm drinking an old fashioned, and I put a little cherry juice in it, so it's dark, just like I like it.
You made one for yourself? That's nice. That's good.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thank you. I haven't seen sunshine in a month. No. I'm sleeping a lot. I haven't slept in like a year, so I'm catching up on that.
Guilt-free sleeping in.
Yeah, it's pretty nice because I do the radio show. You both have been on it, and normally we wake up at 5:30 every day, and that was getting to be pretty brutal. And then during the quarantine, we made it so that we could wake up at later.
Are you, so people don't know, Fortune's got a show on Sirius XM, and
Netflix is a joke radio.
Yes.
Netflix is a joke radio.
With Tom Papa.
Tom Papa.
Yeah, well, Tommy P. You guys, you wake up at 5:30 to get there at, what time does it start?
It airs at 7 a.m. So we wake up around 5:30 to get to the studio by like 6:45 or so. But now that we're doing it from our house, we roll out of bed and go into the office, and that's it.
5:30. Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So we're almost a year in, and between touring and the 5:30 wake up, I was like, like this. So I don't miss the 5:30 wake up call, but I do miss everything else in life.
Regular life. I heard that's why Nikki Glaser moved to New York, because she was going to do a radio show, but then she didn't want to wake up to have to do it for East Coast time, so she just moved to New York to be able to do it. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah,
actually, I understand.
Now that I've been doing it, I totally get it, because it does affect everything. Where you're just like, you're trying to do spots at night, and you have to be in bed by like 10. So I was always the one asking to go up like as soon as the show started.
For legit reasons, not just like, I gotta get home. Modern Warfare isn't gonna play itself, man.
I feel like we all, like when we were all like coming up, we all had that person that was like doing way better than us, the older comic. Like, hey, can I go on early? And we'll go on early and go on so fucking long, and everyone's like, dude, come on, man. But you're like legit, like, I just want to do my 10, and just please.
I just gotta go home. Oh yeah, I've been stuck behind many of those.
Can I ask? We started talking about this before we start, but you have a neon sign of your own name, and I'm very jealous of it.
Yes, I was saying I feel so vain, but it's got Feimster. Boom, right there. I don't know why I love that I went with my complicated last name instead of just putting up Fortune.
It's fantastic.
It's very Dirk Diggler of you.
Like
you had a vision of it, and it exploded in lights over your head, and
What's funny is I've had it for like 7 years and I've turned it on maybe 5 times. And now that I've been doing Zoom meetings and things in my office, I've turned it on more in the last month than in 7 years.
It'd be amazing at how, like, anyone who's watching or who does anything Zoom, it's usually like business. Like in Zoom meetings, you do this. You
Uh-huh.
just go flick. Okay, so guys, just turn it on. I have a hunch.
Guys, I want to say something.
I think.
Oh, did I break it?
Please don't break your pen on our camera.
There's a place downtown that makes them. I can't remember the name of it, but they like just make neon signs, and it's not that expensive.
Was it a gift or did you solicit?
I want to say it's a gift because then you're like, who would? That's so nice of them.
No, you were looking at a blank wall, going, you know what this could use.
Okay, in my defense, I was on Chelsea lately at the time, and Brad Wallach, who we all know, his wife is an interior decorator, and I just gotten this house, and I have no style, I have no taste, and she was like, "Let me help you out." And so she helped me decorate a couple rooms, and it was her idea. And I go, "Oh, okay. If you think my last name will be cute on the wall, go ahead."
Was there a moment? Do you live with? I'm sorry, Fortune. I don't know much about your personal life. Do you live with somebody? Are you involved?
I am. I have a fiance named Jax, short for Jacqueline. We've been together about 5 years, and she's been living with me for about almost 4.
Yeah. What? Because my thing was like, I didn't know if like Brad's wife who helped you decorate, and then you had your own name on neon, but then you're just home alone.
Yeah.
Looking at your name in neon lights, like, what the fuck?
I was for a number of years.
It'd be amazing if
like your self-esteem hinges on it.
If it just panned out and you're just on this enormous throne, and then
I'm like,
like,
one day.
No,
one day
Kyle, I
I'll
live
find
alone.
someone. One day someone will want to share this name with me.
You're just inviting the pizza guy in, like, is this too much? You think? What do you think of this? Because now I'm by myself and I'm a little unsure about my choice.
I also have a video, an arcade game.
Oh yes.
Boom.
What is that?
It's a multi-cade. It's got like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong,
awesome.
Space Invaders. I'm like a 18-year-old boy.
I know.
Can I take us to my shelves of remote control cars?
Please.
Wow, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Two, several more, one more, and another one that's being worked on right now.
Oh, what a lovely truck.
Oh, and walls of bicycles and bicycle parts.
That's awesome.
I guess we're all 18-year-old boys at heart.
Yeah, that's without a doubt.
Clearly the bikes. I'm 15. I don't have a license yet.
I don't know, fortunately, if you can see this German Uncle Buck poster I have behind me.
Oh my gosh, I can see it. It's like the actual Uncle Buck, but it's in German.
Yep, it's a real one. So
okay, that's reggae. I don't know.
Yeah, Rick, what?
I don't know.
Oh my god,
I shouldn't have tried. I didn't think before I tried an accent, and it just came out all wrong.
Because Germans make everything creepy. It's not just Uncle Buck, it's Allein mit Uncle Buck, which is alone with Uncle Buck.
Oh man.
Why did
they were trying to combine Home Alone and Uncle Buck.
Knocked.
That's what it was. No, fortunate.
Macaulay Culkin from Allein in the House.
The House.
Home Alone is not Home Alone in Germany. It's Alone in the House.
Alone in the House. You know what's so funny?
Home Alone, the original Anne Frank comedy.
a couple years ago, I sold a sitcom, and they made the announcement, and in the same announcement, they made an announcement that they were doing a Uncle Buck reboot, like a TV show.
Oh, yeah.
So it was the picture of John Candy, and it said the thing about Uncle Buck, and then under it had that I sold a show, and everyone thought that I was going to be playing the female John Candy in the
that's
Uncle Buck
genius.
reboot.
I
And
want
people
that.
They were so excited, and I had to be like, no, I sold another show, and they were like, ew, we don't want that.
When the
Dude,
publication's mistake was better than the actual
I
idea.
love that.
So
We
Aunt
gotta
Buck.
get that trending. Hashtag Uncle Buck fortune.
Come on, yeah. I need a job when this all gets
Yeah, right.
over.
I'll be your starchy brother who's like, who should we call?
Yeah.
You know, your name is like Octavia or something.
Archie has a character.
Everyone calls you Buck.
Like this
Kyle.
starchy motherfucker.
Kyle's the Macaulay Culkin character.
Yeah, he's playing a child with a beard.
I'm just,
riding his bike.
I'm just an adult on house arrest. You guys
This
are
is
the
good.
parole
This is
officers.
good. I like this.
Yeah.
I like this reboot talk. This is good.
Yeah. We're being very
You
inventive.
listening, Hollywood?
Let's.
Hollywood, where you at right now?
Where you at? Let's check in on some people, guys. Want to?
Let's do it.
Let's hey girl some people.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl. Go ahead, Jake. Throw them on.
We are hey girling
It's like it's connecting.
a small cord hanging from a ceiling.
What is happening?
Somebody
They're-
died.
Maybe their Wi-Fi
Oh.
connection's not good. Oh no.
You've been unhayed. You've been goodbye, girl. Oh, hey, girl.
Bye, girl.
Hey, my wife. Oh, look.
Hey, I hey, girl, Kara.
Oh, hi.
Hey, girl, Sam. Hey,
Hello.
girl, Sam.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
What's going on?
No, I'm
No
good.
way. I
Hi,
didn't think
girl,
you were
Kara.
on this.
Hey, girl, Sam.
Oh, I'm okay.
Hey, Kara. How you doing?
She's the only
Kara,
smart
your
one in the
production
room.
value is not adding to a very
Right.
serious internet show right now.
That's right.
I mean, I just use television, no big deal.
I'm stupid.
It's almost like Matt's wife isn't taking
I gotta
this.
find something to open this beer.
Open
How's
your
it-
beer.
How's
Cheers,
it
guys.
going,
How's everybody
Sam?
doing?
I mean, we're just drinking and talking about the biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just getting into it. Hey, what
All right,
posters,
cheers.
what posters do you
cheers.
have up? Sam?
Cheers,
What are
Sam.
your posters?
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody.
Everybody out there?
Ah,
How you two holding up?
fine. You know, weather was nice today. Just
Where you
hanging
at?
out.
What part of the
Doing
world?
kind of
you in,
same old,
Sam?
same old, watching a bunch of movies.
What part of
Nice.
the world you in, Sam?
Quarantine for 30 days. We haven't seen anyone for 30 days.
Wow.
Like not even to the grocery store.
Okay. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Where are
Haven't seen anyone.
We're in Minneapolis.
I mean,
Okay.
we had a barbecue, but it was
Matt, I
at
saw
our
your
house.
show in St. Paul.
Oh, you did? Thanks for
Yeah.
coming, man.
It was fun. Remember that guy who yelled out? Who was like, "My fucking woman," when you asked what everyone's favorite drug was, and it was really awkward.
Yeah. Is that you?
No, it wasn't. I didn't yell that, but I reacted to it.
That was, yeah. I was expecting to see a shirtless, fatter Kyle in the
Yeah,
audience.
yeah. That sounds about
butt,
right.
bro. A tough lady's butt.
Oh
I'm a
man,
butt huffer through and through.
that's funny.
The old Minneapolis butt huffer himself came to
A
Matt
butt-
Brauner's show.
Butt huffer.
What posters? What are you commemorating behind you right now, Sam?
Oh, we got a bunch of movies.
Uh-huh.
So we got Baby Driver,
Baby Driver.
Taxi Driver.
Sounds hilarious.
You're
I
you're
know.
an
See what I did
Ensemble-
there?
An ensemble fan.
Midsummer,
Oh, yeah.
and then Blood Simple way over there.
Oh, good ones.
Oh, you're a
Yeah,
Now-
have you seen Blood Simple?
Oh, yeah. I love it. Classic.
Oh my
noir.
God.
Is that the
Nobody's
Coen
seen that
Brothers'
movie.
first movie?
It was. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta,
Great point.
represent Minnesota any way you can.
Oh yeah, that was there, wasn't it? That's right.
Yeah. Well, the movie's set in Texas, but those guys are from St. Louis Park, which
Yeah,
is
right
like
on.
10 minutes over that way. Yeah.
Did you guys decorate that together, or was that you, Sam?
That was all me.
I knew it.
Yep. At least I have them in frames. Come on, that's respectable.
That is
Midsummer.
good. Dudes are always like, and then here's another poster. And
Yeah.
there's a poster.
I got more. We can give the whole two. I got a bunch. Yeah.
That's my fifth favorite movie right there.
Yeah, some of us don't have.
I don't even like that one.
Some dudes don't have neon signs of our own name money fortune. All right.
Get it. Get on
Kyle,
it.
what is your background? Is that a drapery that you have
Part-
behind you?
the
Yeah, this is a
Parthenon.
tapestry. It's not
Oh, that's
real.
awesome.
I don't live in a
It's a
kind of
tapestry.
gloomy
That's the
castle.
term. Yeah.
I don't live in a gloomy. This is, you guys. This is part of the set from the hit web series Public Domain with Kyle Kinane.
Wait, are you Kyle Kinane from Public Domain with Kyle
That's me.
Kinane?
That's me.
Now, okay, that's what I know you from.
For at least 4 weeks before this pandemic hit, I've been reading a chapter of Dracula.
Yeah, I saw that.
Around here somewhere.
That's a good
I've
book.
been drunkenly reading Dracula one chapter at a time as a web series. And,
Yeah, it takes like a half hour.
This is Transylvania.
Nice.
I think it's actually some Harry Potter thing, but I don't know.
I
So,
like it.
hey, Sam and
This is Brittany.
the young gal, what is your name?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Ready? Hi.
This is
Hi.
Matt.
Anything you guys want to share before we jump to the next folk in their domicile?
Do any of you guys want to take a shot with me?
Does anyone? I don't have liquor
I'm in
around.
my garage.
I don't
so
have-
just
I
have
don't-
You guys.
I don't have it in my office.
I was gonna ask you if y'all had any movie recommendations, and then I was gonna recommend a movie as well.
Okay, speed round.
I like
round.
that. My recommendation would have been Midsummer, because did we talk about this last time, right, Matt?
Yes.
Yeah. I got wicked high and watched that last week.
God.
And it grew a fortune. Have you seen it?
I've never seen it.
I love it.
I got high about halfway through that movie, and I immediately regretted it.
Yes.
I sat down and I was like, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's
You like
intense.
that movie?
It's long, but it's
Oh, I gotta
intense.
watch it.
Yeah. Sign me up. I'm gonna put a poster of it right there.
Fortune, what's yours?
The Sound of Music. No.
I'll take it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know. What movie?
Okay, I'll do
Yeah, you go.
1917 because it's insane. And
What
I
was
gotta
it?
watch that too.
1917, the World War I movie.
Oh, that looks so. World War I stuff freaks me out.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just like it just moves. The thing goes. It's
Mhm.
like probably an hour and a half, but it feels like 20 minutes. It just moves insanely fast. It's crazy. It's just
Yeah, I think Richard Deakins was the cinematographer, and he's like one of the best of all time.
yeah. You don't know where they made a cut. It seems like one long shot. You're like
Nice.
following a guy. It's crazy. All right, Fortune.
Have you? Oh, I'll let Fortune go.
Sorry.
I
Or I could go.
guys. Yeah, you go, Sam.
Have you guys seen The Lighthouse?
No, I haven't seen that
That
yet.
is a solid quarantine movie because it's just
Okay.
two guys stuck in isolation, getting belligerently drunk, and slowly losing their minds. And it's
Brady, do
great
you agree
performances
with
by
me?
Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe.
Wait, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
story of Kyle and his illegitimate son. I know that.
I pull out
Sorry.
so early. There's
It
no
doesn't
chance.
end well.
I know. Wait, what did I say?
Brady,
That's what I
Brady,
said.
do you agree with the Lighthouse? You guys are stuck together. Do you agree with his choice?
Yeah, we probably won't watch that tonight. No.
Probably don't do it. Well, Sam, thanks for joining us, man.
Hell yeah.
Bye,
Yeah.
Sam.
Thanks,
Cheers.
pal.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Down
Do
the
that
hat.
shot.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Have a good
Jake.
rest of the night, y'all.
All right, you too, brother. What else we got,
I got-
Jake? Who's next?
I've been watching the Dirty John series.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Favorite,
that was
who's
good.
this? We're live.
Hey,
We're
dude.
live.
Hey,
Favorite son.
Favorite son.
what's up? Sorry, I was the other day was my mom's birthday, and I went into the Zoom call with her. And I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out how to change my name back. I'm Brian.
Hey,
Hi,
Brian.
Brian.
I was like, you don't
are
know
the
my kids.
favorite.
Favorite. That's a good entrance to a Zoom meeting, Brian. That's a good
Yeah.
entrance.
I love it.
How's it going?
I screw up our own show. Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
How's your life?
I've
What's
got
behind
a-
you? A highway leading into some mountains?
Yeah, I'm at my girlfriend's place, so the deal was I could talk to you guys and show you the place if she didn't get seen.
That's
Okay.
a good deal.
So,
Yeah, take us around.
I,
man.
Is there a fun cat
Ah.
behind you?
yeah, there's a cat there, Swisher.
Swisher,
I
cute.
think you'll get the name soon enough.
Man, what is it? I'm assuming Swisher Sweets.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
yeah,
right?
yeah. All right.
What is it
What
with
is
people that smoke blunts and littering? Like,
So that's Swisher.
I only
I-
ever see Swisher and Philly wrappers in every parking lot of every trailhead I go to. bro.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it's not us, but
No, I know, but I'm like people that
Wasn't
smoke
me.
blunts and people that eat at Carl's Jr. love littering. Fucking, I love it.
And that's a fact.
It is. 80% of litter is Carl's Jr.'s wrappers.
Kyle,
I
they're
haven't-
high.
I haven't been to
How
Carl's
tall are you,
Jr. in
dude?
so
Are you
long.
standing on something, Brian?
no, I'm 6'2". Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
that's a
Okay.
respectable
So
height.
I'm up there. Yeah, she's got low ceilings. It's,
Everything's low ceilings if you're 6'2".
yeah, I guess. All right,
All
so
right,
we're
we
at
look
the
all
pro.
right. We
So
got that fun Christmas lights in the back.
yeah, a little living room in the back of me. I wasn't
Nice,
supposed to show
nice.
her. Oops.
Well, we didn't see anything. What part of the
Yeah,
world?
yeah. Connecticut. We're in Connecticut.
Oh,
Connecticut.
nice. How's the
Okay.
weather?
It's still a little cold. It's supposed to snow tomorrow,
Mm.
but
Oh, we have the sunshine
see.
here in LA. Boo.
oh, lucky you. Yeah, at least you're quarantined. You get sun coming in. It's just been like rain and clouds, and then some wind.
Brian, let me ask. You're quarantined with your special lady. All right, but
Yep,
you're,
yep.
you're letting us like. There's nothing really roastable in this apartment. Seems like tastefully decorated. You got a cool cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was worried. See, that was her problem. She thought you guys were gonna roast her, and I'm like, no, it's
looking-
not too bad. You know,
I'm
she's got
seeing
like
house
my
plants
place.
behind you.
I never show you my place. My place looks like a psycho lives there.
Oh, hey, call in next week. We'll go around that one.
Yeah, no, nothing on the walls, just like a mattress and a dresser.
Yeah.
One really big TV. That's it.
It's the girls that put all the towels in your bathroom.
Yeah, they have like
pillows,
so let's do it in the
pillows on your
kitchen.
couch.
So yeah, so she's got like the nice little, these were the Valentine's Day one.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that was
Well,
Christmas
you know,
decorations. I'm like, all right, we got. Something.
We'll love you with the
Crock
the
pot is
cat,
incredible.
obviously.
Is that a heart?
Yeah,
is that
she's
a
got
heart
the nice
shape?
cookware.
You got 2 Dutch ovens?
She's got 2 Dutch. I never knew what a Dutch oven, how to cook with one until I got here, and she Dutch oven.
Are you double Dutching that dinner?
Yeah,
Double Dutch.
Right there. It was
Yeah.
right there.
Good job.
Well, I don't know. I think you made a good choice by staying at your missus.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think good call. Was your is your place by itself, or you got a roommate back at the old place, or how's it
No,
going?
my place is just empty with the AC off, so I don't run up the bills.
I'm glad you left
There
the
you go.
AC off in Connecticut in March. That was probably a smart move
Well, yeah,
to leave the air conditioning.
it's such
off.
the AC and heat is the same thing. I got the fancy place with the.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you're not the only one with a sign in their place.
You got one too?
Okay.
Let's see, Brian. What
I
you
see
got?
purple already.
Where's
Yeah. What's blunt?
Yes.
Blunt.
With the cat named Swisher.
You must really love weed.
But
I mean, this is my girlfriend's place.
Dang.
But am I wrong?
That's not even my sign. That's not
You're
my sign.
you're the jackpot.
I mean,
am
I right?
it's a black light sign that says blunts.
Look at that. What is it?
I-
Just the whole rest of this place looks completely sensible.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then you
completely.
got one full-blown panic room in the back.
That room.
Black lights, neon sign, blunts, like
That room is the last coffee shop
Yeah.
open in Amsterdam.
Oh my
Turn
god.
the corner. You're in
It's great.
Holland.
you have a panic room, but it's only panic for like shit. We ran out of Ben and Jerry's. We ran out of a
Yeah,
Miracle Dream. That's
The
She's like-
edible's a little too big.
She's like, here are my aprons and my oven mitts and blunts.
By the way, you want to get your mind blown out? You ever play Dark Side of the Moon? At the same time you play Dark Side of the Moon, but you start at 7 seconds after the first one? They don't match up. It's real fucking weird.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I
That
hit the
was-
jackpot.
Yeah, you did,
Guys are
man.
doing good. Look at Swisher still chilling in the back.
Yeah, that's just chilling.
Well, I'm glad
18
to know.
hours a day, sleeping.
I'm glad you're hunkering down somewhere safe and full of blunts.
Yeah, we've gone through so much weed. It's really bad.
Don't give any more away about your location.
Hell yeah.
Connecticut's
allegedly,
already
allegedly.
Connecticut's already small. Let's not advertise anymore. I don't know about IP addresses and stuff. I don't know. Keep you safe. Well, hell yeah.
True.
All right. Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you for
Thanks,
for
guys.
tuning
Checking
in.
in, Brian. And
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Best. Her place looks great. I love the heart
Yeah,
shaped
see,
rock
I
compliment.
like the place. She didn't. She
Yeah.
was scared. Man.
One room just for vibing in. Good stuff.
Yeah, in the blunt room. All right. Later, guys. Have a good one.
All right,
Bye,
guys.
buddy.
Here. So, guys, we got a couple more minutes to ourselves. It looks like the dungeon dropped out till next week, sadly. So,
Oh, the dungeon. Bye, dungeon.
but it'll be there.
Dungeon dropped it.
There's sex dungeons. They wait. Time waits
Yeah.
for no man or woman.
Oh
Sex
yeah, without
dungeons
blowing her
always
next
wait.
week. Yeah, we got somebody calling in from a sex dungeon who wants to.
Is it a real sex dungeon? Like in
What
their
other-
own house?
I don't know. I guess.
What other dungeons can you have in 2020?
Chill dungeon.
Like, do we
Hang
have to
out
keep
dungeon.
putting
Let-
sex in front of dungeon?
Unless it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. A
Tons of
Dungeons and
video,
Dragons dungeon.
Sex
video
dungeon,
games everywhere.
drag queens.
So many drag queens.
I'm just trying to. I'm coming up with podcast names. Podcast names are the new ska band names. I don't know if you know that.
especially right now.
Just rusty puns. That's all it is.
I like Hey Girl. Hey Girl.
Hey, girl.
Fun. That's how we.
Yeah,
how we
that's-
started.
When Kyle and I haven't seen each other for like weeks and weeks because of the road, we'll just be like, "Hey, girl. Hey, girl. How you been?" So it's that's
I love the idea of like just
everybody like we do each other.
Oh, it's great.
It's like everybody hasn't seen everybody for so long.
Mhm.
My wife and I were sitting on the couch last night, and I was just like, "I miss people." She's like,
Right.
"People too." think
I
that's-
know.
You're an
Everybody's
extrovert.
doing
Matt,
it.
you're an extrovert. Fortune, extrovert or introvert?
I'm a little more introverted than people would assume. I like being home. But I like being home knowing that I can go out. I don't
Yeah.
like being home.
That's the joy of being at home.
Yeah, exactly. But now that I haven't seen my friends in so long, we Zoomed the other day and did a game night, and that made me miss my friends so much.
Yeah.
I feel horrible. I don't miss anybody.
You're
I love,
you're like,
look,
I'm having the time of my life.
hey, time is driving, and I love it. Like, long as somebody is, man.
Yeah.
No, I think I don't know. We're all going to be back out there soon enough. So
Mhm.
like the sleeping thing, I'm sleeping without guilt, without like, oh, I better get out of bed
Yeah.
because I gotta go. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Are you in bed because you're sad
Yeah.
or 'cause it feels good? It's because it feels good. Then it's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's a rare that's certainly very rare because almost everybody's like every day is a grind, and you're like, I got to take care of this or that, and it is, nobody wants it to be because of what's going on, but if you're gonna have to be home, there is something nice about not feeling like you gotta do a million things or answer
Yeah.
to a million people.
Well,
Do you?
Gondelman was on last week, and he kind of nailed it about like you staying home is a big fucking thing. You got to give yourself
Hmm.
some credit and be like, look,
Yeah,
you're a part of the solution right now.
right.
Whether you're
I
eating
gotta
chips
ask,
or doing
Fortune.
work or whatever you're doing.
Do
Yeah.
you have all the high scores on that arcade game?
That is the
Not yet. No, because I bought it from a friend of mine, and she had like she had gotten really really high scores, and I have not come close.
What is it like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, all those kind of original old school games?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you trying though? Are you like what are you putting your effort towards? Mine is
I'm a
playing
Mine's
drums.
Pac-Man
Yeah.
or Miss Pac-Man. I prefer.
Both.
Gotta
Of course.
gotta get that lady game in.
Well,
Is
Miss
there
Pac-Man is so much better than regular Pac-Man.
Yeah, for
what's
sure.
the difference between the games? Guys, I'm
I think
sorry. I
I'm
don't
not
see
an expert, but I just remember when I was a kid, when Miss Pac-Man came out, it was like, fuck Pac-Man, dog. Miss Pac-Man is what's up.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
boss bitch.
because Ms. meant she was single and we were respectful. If it was Mrs.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, no thanks. I ain't that kind of man. But Ms., hey, how you doing? That's fine. I'm sure there was a marketing meeting. What about Mrs. Pac-Man? Nobody will play Mrs. Pac-Man. She's not available.
She's taken. We need somebody that
Miss Pac-Man, she's
And
over
isn't
by herself in the corner of the grocery store.
Isn't
we
it
need to
Ms. Pac-Man, the liberated Pac woman? Ms. MS period.
MS period.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Miss.
Oh, guys, we got a nice big chunk of cash from a donation for our group from the Cook Geek Band from Sunnydale High.
Hey, that's awesome.
Thanks, gang. Thanks so much for helping out our hospital workers.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, Fortune. We throw a little shout for the charity that we're playing for tonight.
Yeah.
So it's called Frontline Foods. It just actually started like 3 or 4 weeks ago because obviously the need to feed hospital workers was there because they're working so hard and around the clock that they don't even have time to figure out their meals. And then the local economies were suffering because so many, businesses had to shut down and they started doing to-go orders. So this company, this organization, this nonprofit was started where I think it's like in 35 cities now, where you can donate money and they will pick a restaurant in that town, in the area where the money's been donated. You put when you donate where you live, and they will put that money into like the fund, like in Los Angeles, and they have different restaurants that every day it's a different restaurant. They'll buy a bunch of meals from that restaurant to help the local economy, and then they will take that food and feed workers at the hospitals. So it's really cool. It's helping multiple people, and I've been told that restaurants have been able to hire back workers because they've been getting these donations. So it's a good thing.
That is awesome.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to all the people cheering. That's dope. And also, I think, am I wrong in thinking that when some places like, oh, they had to fire all their workers, isn't that kind of like some businesses were like, I don't know. And now I feel bad starting to talk about like shutting down, like, listen, we're firing you so you can get unemployment.
Maybe I don't know.
We can hire you back.
I assume that something like that probably happened.
Like like when you hear about like a local restaurant, like oh they closed and fired all their employees. It's like, hold on, that might be a very strategic move so those employees can get government benefits.
Right. Yeah, because otherwise
before that business can reopen.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a tightrope regardless. I mean, if like the wait right now for getting unemployment benefits is bananas, and it's also like the small business owners. It's like, Jesus Christ, like they're getting strung real thin.
I'm saying, like, let's not blame the small business owners right away that are like, we closed, we fired all our employees. Like, they might be doing it because it's like, listen, if we fire you, you qualify for unemployment, as opposed to like, we're just closing down and you're not unemployed yet.
Right.
Yeah.
They might be doing that so they can help their employees. And
we just got another good chunk of cash came in from P. Forrest, Kevin, Katie, and Saddest Ghost. Thank you, gang. Thanks, Saddest Ghost.
Who's Katie? I don't want a fun name.
Hey, Katie's hanging out in the forest.
Just don't give me a fun name, all right? Help, but I don't want
some big dough. Thanks, guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Appreciate it. Yeah. And guys, if you you know, we're almost you know, wrapping up, but folks at home, like give to Frontline Foods, because that's a fantastic thing.
Yeah, and you can and if it's not in your area, you can, you know, they have a website. You can like request that, you know, if they get enough donations from a certain area, they'll allocate money towards that area. But there are a lot of cities right now where it's available.
Right on.
You know what? I think it's only right to start ranking these charities.
Yes.
You're way better than Josh Gondelman's. Oh man.
What was his?
Oof. Hit last week's. Yikes. Gross.
Come on, why?
Yours best one yet.
What was his?
Well, his was something you never heard of called Gondel Foods. I still can't. We sent the check, and I don't. No,
you begrudgingly.
Right? It's a great one.
I don't think this is real. This isn't certified.
You're like, is this to your house? Am I sending this to your house?
Sarcasm to the show. Well,
guys, this is fantastic.
Yes.
I keep looking at the graphic that moves around and it excites me.
It's me doing this.
I'm excited. Like, fortunately, I'm more excited. I want you to get that high score on Miss Pac-Man.
You know, I feel like I'm going to be at home for a while, so the chances of that happening are pretty high.
Now's the time.
I want you to have a couple more old fashions. I want that sign behind you lit up. And I want you to walk in there. Whose house is this? It's Fortune's house. That's right. How dare somebody have a high score on your machine?
How dare?
We reached our goal.
What's our goal?
Our goal was $200. We reached our goal. A $75 donation from Hot Grandma 69.
Yeah, Hot Grandma 69.
Yes. Actually, whoa, we lapped it. We're at 260.
260
for hospital workers to
Hot
get
Grandma 69
from Hot Grandma. Thank you, Hot Grandma 69.
Hot Grandma, I just did the sprinkler.
That's a lot of fake hips put in the work.
That's awesome. It's such a good charity. So you guys are doing a really great thing.
That is dope. Yes, thanks, Hot Grandma.
Hot Grandma.
I'm just glad.
You really 69?
I'm so excited I get to say hot grandma again since my actual hot grandma passed away 10 years ago. I haven't been able to
Jesus
say that.
Christ, Kyle.
It's been too long since you've thought about hot grandma.
It's been, I
Guys,
haven't been able to say that truthfully in over a decade.
Let's give hot grandma a hey girl on 1, 2, 3.
Hey, girl.
Thanks so much for coming on, Fortune. You're the best.
Oh,
I miss
my
you.
pleasure. It was fun talking with you guys and raising money for a really good cause. It's a win-win.
The win-win.
Fortune, don't show up here again without that high score on Miss Pac-Man.
I will not leave my house. My
Put the light on. Put the light on.
hand will cramp from.
I want to see you bandaged. I want to see you taped up like a kickboxer next time.
You got it.
Hell yeah.
Love you, Fortune.
There it is.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks,
for
guys.
having me.
Thanks for tuning in. Next week, we got a Parna and Cherla, so come hang out.